I don't know. Hello everybody, this is GrizzlyMaster4 and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. In the last episode, we did a lot of investigating. A lot of it. Oh my god, there's lots of stuff. Like, Kyoko found her father in a present and is now trying to, cope with the emotions and stuff like that. On top of that, we have Byakuya finding information about certain stuff. We saw inside the biolab that might just be a morgue. The body's gone, and a bunch of stuff happened. And Hiro's here. We were informed by Monokuma to come to the gym, so and Hiro's just kind of there. So yeah. Hi. Hoi! Yeah, Makoto! Why'd you act so surprised? I mean, I guess he probably wasn't even looking. That's the only thing that can come to my mind. He wasn't looking directly at him, so that's why he didn't notice the fact that he just kind of appeared. No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? You here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Yo, wait, bro. I guess he's gone. It's like he was trying to avoid me. Talking about the... Yeah, I was gonna... Has he been hiding something this whole time? I mean, I don't know. We're about to find out. He did it specifically for us.
Monokuma! Hello, welcome, hello! Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you.
What? The envelope? That one, obviously. This must be the envelope.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Don't worry, just get on with it.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph of everyone. Everyone's there. Ah, Taka looks really good. Hina looks interesting, like she's actually in a school outfit. I like how Sakura looks. I don't see Makoto anywhere. So yeah, there's Celeste, Mondo, Mukuro, Leon, Sayaka, Hiro, Sakura, Hifumi, Taka, Junko's face is being covered. Interesting. Kyoko, Toko, Byakuya, Chihiro, and Hina, but I don't see Makoto anywhere. Anyway, it featured a bunch of faces that were extremely recognized. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but... someone behind really? She's the only one I don't recognize. You know, because I've never seen a picture of this girl. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. Yeah. Yay, idiot. Now you finally realize. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, we looked at that file. Mukuro Ikusaba? And this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this and weird enough by itself. Unless Makoto took the picture. Or is he, like, way in the back behind Hiro? Who's also weirdly tan. We're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else. is when I arrived here at the school, so it's natural for me to not be in this picture. But what's definitely unnatural is that everyone is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture is real, then that could mean... Could it be everyone and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How long are you to keep this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're getting kind of in the way of standing there, you know. So I mean, get out.
But
I told you, I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field.
and then, yeah. I guess he's just so angry that he's just speaking in ampersands? I mean, sorry, at symbols? I guess he's done talking. Damn it. Well, the group photo is a good thing to have. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion, I left the gym dejected. Which means we're probably going to get our class trial bell soon. How does that even count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life because of the artist. I mean, the real photograph that this was taken by. How could anyone fake that? Which could mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. Said maybe I should ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear this up. Well, now it's on a tirade to talk to everybody. Where is everybody, basically? Hiro's gone somewhere. Fifth floor. Well, okay, Hiro's in the garden. Toko's in the lab? Why is she there? And it doesn't seem like it's Jill either. I think it's just flat out Toko. Well, I mean, let's talk to her first. Because I've been trying to... I decided to visit the biolab one more time. See, she's been very rude and obnoxious. But I constantly want to try to get her respect and stuff. But, you know, first thing I saw when I got there... Uh-oh. Was her passed out again? We're going to be seeing Jill sometime soon, aren't we? Toko. Oh, body. It's open. Oh, but Toko. Oh, okay, I guess I'll help her up, even though she's going to transform. Are you okay? No. No! She's not dead, is she? You never learn, don't you? Yeah!
It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold. I think I'm gonna catch a cold.
If you keep taking naps in places like these, I'm sure you will.
I see.
Oh, what? Was I asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, then what?
Reach that certain age.
Oh, God.
Hot and bothered, straight up horny.
Okay. So why did you pass out?
I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What do you do?
What did you do to Miss Morose? That's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch, because for some reason Makoto keeps forgetting every single group.
Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say that it's like it's a bad thing. It's his blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory.
It's more like half.
Okay. But all I want to know is right now, where's my little darling? Tell me right now or I'll slit your throat.
I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya is somewhere around here doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself?
I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Jesus Christ.
I knew it! I totally knew it! I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now.
I hope doing her voice an octave lower will save my voice from a strain, because, you know, Caitlin's not here to do it justice. Toko shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. There's no point in asking Gemside Jack anyway. Besides, you should probably look at that body that's inside of that thing. What? I thought Mom... I can put it out right now. Yo, we got a dead body to look at. I said, there's a dead body to look at. The fridge, it's open. But I'm sure the roll shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she... Kyoko?
Right.
Okay. She faints so easily. Yeah, you...
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's...
It would seem...
It's a morgue. Yeah, I figured that
I knew
out.
it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagined she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot here, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. As a Toko would do.
Anyway...
Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, I got an idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a sec before closing it. Why? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Really? Mukuro's corpse? Inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the middle of a class trial. The Mastermind did it. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh yeah, you didn't get a chance to check the body.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the Mastermind by the tail. So what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Okay, that's it. What does over there mean? So I just go here? I've already looked through this instruction manual, more importantly. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. Yeah, that! After all, she's in it. In the back. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on that offer. Why not?
Because...
The reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I could solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. Wish I could go back and do the same, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the Mastermind forge that picture as a trap? It's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Outside of the fact that, you know, maybe your maybe your memories were wiped. Can't do it. I can't look inside. Then what can you do? Well, you can look at the tarp. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Yeah, it's the same one in the garden. That tarp has a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Why didn't you piece this together way earlier? Alright, are you done yet? can't leave, so what else can I check? Yeah.
It would seem...
Okay. Oh, I guess I gotta re-investigate everything now that she's here. It would seem the blue light comes when a slot is occupied. Yeah. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? That doesn't make sense. There's only 7 people left. Which means there would have been 8 murders, not 9.
Whew.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they're slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief.
Indeed.
So what'd you find? I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Okay. The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury. Yeah, she was already killed afterwards. What was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. Yes, they'd been stabbed with a single knife, which completely through the body. I feel like that's also after the body was murdered. Or after the victim was murdered. They also had been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they are old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says that they were inflicted at least several days ago. Guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds make it sound like they've been there forever, not like they're related to the murder. You're saying they are? But all we got is the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it, unless she was already dead prior.
So then...
Well, what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least...
Certainly you can allow it was one of the many possibilities, can't you?
Right.
I mean, there would be a lot of possibilities in that, like, if you're taking it that logically. A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be able to do any good detective work. But beyond using that power to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Okay, thanks, Kyoko.
Hey.
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. There was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at the Mukuro profile, it listed her height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches and 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is without a doubt Mukuro Ikusaba. Okay.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask?
So then...
I don't think so, but it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Then let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad? Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still.
Whew.
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then...
I think I've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Wait, hold on. I have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. The phone... Oh yeah! The wallet. Pocketbook. if I don't do it now. Well, we do need to let her know about that. Hey, Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead then, outs with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What? So...
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get to any of the lockers, you'd need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to open them using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had any access to those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you said just made perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? The first video.
Makoto.
I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about?
I
need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you your headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that that's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. Class 78 urgent interviews. What does that mean?
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so you'll just have to watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what this means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. I don't know if this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue in the DVD. Maybe you should go to the AV room and watch it. Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? I have like 10. Ramble?
In other words...
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What do you mean? What I mean is I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I could never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said that. But her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward, like the movie that had that phrase constantly hammered into your head all the time. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. Better get going myself. got that DVD. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose! So, I think that the dining room just got an exclamation point on it. And Hina's in there, because, you know, she's usually in there. And I'm gonna need to talk to you, I guess. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you.
Makoto? Sorry, you gotta go!
What? She went off so fast I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Yeah, you were fine before. Map? Where did she go? Doesn't look like I have anywhere else to be there, but... Oh, not second floor. What? Oh! I pressed the wrong button. I thought something was gonna happen. Alright. Oh, Byakuya I gotta talk to. Due to a slight cut, we're finally at the AV room! Yep, let's go in. Alright. We need to watch that video that we saw. So let's do that. They should be able to play DVDs just fine. Oh, better take a look. I took Kyoko, the DVD Kyoko gave me, and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black monitor. It must have been only a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka, wait a second! Wait a second, is that the headmaster? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man, probably around his mid-30s.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
That voice is familiar. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Huh, so you don't trust us.
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that?
Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? I mean, who would, right? What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There's a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams or their friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat here thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. My monitor video that I thought was finished flashed black on the screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. It's you. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. It's the headmaster and I. Oh, see, you fixed it in the next sentence. Good job. You and I were having this, it seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But I, and the I in here now, had absolutely no memory of it. And no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down and talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you.
Something must have went wrong.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again with the others. Like with Byakuya. Toko. Asahina. It kind of looks like they're just lazily photoshopping the images onto that screen. Because I can see like the background, the back edges of her sprite are just kind of a little off. It annoyed me with Byakuya, but now it's obvious with Hina. Everyone. They all said they agreed to live in this school forever. And then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his questions, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing. Did Monokuma find out and just stop everything? Yes, he did! Oopsie! Looks like it broke! Out of service! What? It just so happened to break now?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Yeah, had a feeling. Failure my ass, you cut the power on purpose. Whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. You'd ask them the question and they all say yes. You sure about that? I feel like there's more to that DVD. Couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right. It would seem...
I remember this.
Hey,
A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... interview DVD. That will be it for this episode, I'll tell you that much. Whew! Next time we take on the trial. At least I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. So until then, see you guys next time.